March 21st, 2018. I'll never forget it. Wait, hold up. Why does it sound like the Resident Evil 4 intro? In any case, this is a day I often remember and recall because this was the day THQ Nordic announced a whole bunch of remakes for classic Nickelodeon games. One of my favorite games of all time, SpongeBob BFBB, and the Attack and the Power of Juju trilogy. And it's been almost 10 years, 8 to be exact, and for some reason, all we got were SpongeBob games. When all I ever wanted was SpongeBob BFBB, which we got, and Attack and the Power of Juju trilogy. So I would like to talk about this announcement and why it just went under the wayside for all these years. I was so hyped. All my childhood favorites: SpongeBob, Attack to the Staff Dreams, SpongeBob SquarePants movie, Attack the Great Juju Challenge, and Jimmy Neutron Jet Fusion. Well, maybe not that one. My reaction was basically like this. To play a version of Attack 2 that basically looks like the CGI cutscenes but in playable form on the PS4 at the time, because this was before PS5, and I was through the roof. I couldn't wait, but unfortunately that's not how it went down. Let me explain a little further here. Well, we had to wait 2 years, but at the start of the new decade, we got this teaser.
Are ya ready, kids?
My heart and soul were set to play one of my childhood favorites, and I couldn't wait till launch day. I made sure to do my dues, and I actually bought 2 copies, one on Nintendo Switch and one on PS4, because I was really hoping this game would do well, because I couldn't wait for Attack. Attack is one of my favorite platformers, more niche platformers, but I wanted to make sure that the first game they put out would do its job and sell well. SpongeBob BFBB didn't get the best reviews, but for people who grew up with it, they really enjoyed it. I still prefer the OG on the GameCube or Xbox, but I just couldn't wait for Attack. After SpongeBob, it has to be Attack's turn, right? After all, the 3 Attack games were the most successful Nickelodeon games ever made. Spawned 3 games in that stupid fucking TV show that actually has nothing to do with the game. So I waited and waited for Attack. And as the years went by, we got a few more HQ announcements, but it was SpongeBob the Cosmic Shake. And at this point, I was just like, what the heck? Where are these other old classic games that they said that they would do? Even Attack was in the title of the announcement. So I was left very, very confused. Well, now, as of late last year, they put out a third SpongeBob game, Titans of the Tide. And this just left me really pissed off, because they said that they would revive all these old classic games. And I don't mind some new games, but for old fans like myself, I was like really looking forward to some of these old games, especially Attack, because those games mean a lot to me. They have great music, great worlds to explore, just great platformers, not too dissimilar to games like Rayman and stuff like that. So I was just so upset, and I still am upset, and I really want to like push HQ here, because it's been 8 years since that fateful announcement, and we only got one old game that got remade into like spiritual successors. So I think something has to be done about this. This was just like a little rant, I guess, a little bit of explanation, and I want this to get pushed out, because I want these developers to see. A lot of old fans like myself want these old games to return. So that's all I have for you guys. This was just a little rant, I guess. This is me talking off the cuff right now. I even went off script here, but don't forget to like and subscribe for more stuff, and God bless.